Hey, I'm trying something a little different. I'm actually out here driving, but I'm at a red light, and when the light turns green, of course, you're going to see the side of my face, but I wanted to discuss Match on Tubi. It's a Tubi original. Tubi is really out here trying to push the envelope. I don't know if you're trying to go viral, be the number one streaming service, because what in the world? Like, I'm trying to think the last time I've seen full frontal phallus on a movie, right? I'm going to assume all you all have seen Match already. It's a Tubi original. It's a horror movie. First of all, there's so much to talk about. I want to talk about this mom, the so-called mother of Henry. Henry, if you remember, is the disfigured guy. I don't know what kind of birth defect. I don't know what it is, but he has it. The fact that she kidnaps women, I'm going to call it kidnapping, even though the women go there, they go there under false pretenses, right? Drugs women, brings them to Henry. He comes out with a rose, and of course, when you see what he looked like, you're going to go crazy, scream and holler like, what is that? And she has taught him to rape women. I don't think he's ever accomplished that, but as soon as the girl, I forgot her name, the main character, as soon as she was like, what do you want? What are you going to do? What do you want from me? Blah, blah, blah. He starts pulling down his damn overalls. And I'm like, hell no. So when she threw up, I'm sorry, that was kind of funny because the way he slipped, like he slipped and his whole body went in the air. I'm like, come on, man. I'm glad he didn't succeed, but it's like, throughout this movie, I felt sorry for Henry, and I felt like he was the second villain. His mother was the number one villain, but what made me feel sorry for him is that not only is she teaching him to rape women because she wants a grandchild, I'm assuming she was like dying because she kept coughing up blood and stuff during the movie. They never really said. But the part that I could not watch was when she spit on her hand after she found him, after he had fell down and fell out from the fall. Spit on her hand and jacked him off. This is her son. I don't do too well with sexual assault, rape, incest, anything like that in movies, so I fast forward that part when I saw that was going on. But it's like, I already knew she was sick and something was wrong with her when she's kidnapping women and using another man, this good-looking man, to pretty much be a decoy to bring the women in. I knew she was sick then. But when she did that to her son, it's like, how long have you been sexually assaulting your son? And I'm assuming not only is he physically disabled, I'm assuming he's mentally delayed as well, because it wasn't like a surprise to him when she did it. And I was like, like I said, I don't do too well with that kind of stuff in movies, so I fast forwarded. If I were in a theater, I would close my eyes and just really try to think about something, because I just can't, because I know what happens in real life, you know what I'm saying? So she eventually, the main character, finds the guy who was on the dating app, because that's how she got lured to this place. And he's like, well, they cut off my feet and I can't leave, and they use me to bring women in and stuff. And so we find out later on, which I thought was a good plot twist, that she's actually, not she, but he is actually that sick lady's son as well. Because we see, she shows a picture of both Henry. Now, when Henry was younger, he wasn't that bad, so I don't know if them boils and stuff in his skin got worse as he got older. But you see in the picture when they were little boys, both his feet were cut off, the good-looking brother. And the mom screams out, he's impotent, blah, blah, blah. So she's using her disfigured ass, mentally delayed ass son to rape women. And here's the part, the whole front nudity thing. When he pulled his thing out and tried to rape her again, she got a mouse trap because his mom was leaving mouse traps all over the house in case women try to escape, and got his penis caught in the mouse trap. And it was like the biggest, like, if he did succeed in trying to rape somebody, I doubt very seriously if it would even fit, because it was like huge. And it's crazy because Tubi showed an actual penis, okay, tip, shaft, all that, and I'm just like, dude, I'm coming back into I stay in a quote-unquote gated apartment, and I was trying to fly through the gate. I feel like taking out my little key fob. And so, of course, the good news is, even though she's stuck in this house, her sister is looking for her because they have a father that's in the hospital. He's awaiting a procedure. So her sister eventually finds her through her location, because she's like, okay, her location has been in the same spot all this time. Where is she? So, unfortunately, the sister ends up dying. I tell you, one of the stars of this movie, though, is that plus-size girl who catfished the mom, because the mom was still on these dating sites trying to lure women in, and so she was plus-size, pretty, though, she was the star of the show because she wasn't falling for that stuff. Like, the mom was already mad because she wasn't the girl in the picture. She was bigger, and the girl that catfished her, she was like not falling for her. She was like, where's Henry? And when the mom tried to insult her, she was just like, whatever. And I hate that she died. Henry ended up, here's the thing though, it's like she stood there so Henry could gouge out her eyeballs. Like, girl, if you don't run. She tried her best though. I think she hit somebody in the head. But that was crazy. Like, and then there was one scene I felt like was unnecessary, where the girl that had catfished, she was at work, and she was talking to quote unquote Henry, which is really Henry's brother, the good looking one. She went in the bathroom and played with herself. Like, what? Do we need to see that? Tubi, I was on TikTok, and somebody was talking about how Tubi has too many sex scenes, or a lot of movies that are uploaded to Tubi has too many sex scenes. And I'm gonna have to agree. Like, we don't need to have 5-6 sex scenes in a 60-minute movie. Come on, do some more dialogue or some narration or something to take up space if you're trying to take up space. But anyway, I made it back home. I don't do too many car videos that much, but I really wanted to, while I was thinking about it, this crazy movie, I really wanted to just throw it out here. So let me know what you think of Match in the comments. Shout out to my 165 subscribers. Shout out to the rest of you as well who are not subscribed. But you can hit that button for me. I really appreciate it. Peace and blessings to every last one of you watching. Until next time.